Hey, what's up, cinephiles? Welcome back. I'm Tiffany, and I do movie reactions here on YouTube, as well as doing television shows, which is kind of what we're continuing with today. We still have 2 more episodes of part 1 of season 2 of Wednesday, so we are doing episode 3 today. Now, we knew in episodes 1 and 2 that Wednesday and Morticia were butting heads. We know that Enid is trying to stay away from Ajax instead of just breaking up with him, and she has a budding romance with fellow werewolf Bruno. We found out that Wednesday was kind of being stalked by her little ginger-headed doppelganger, even though said doppelganger wasn't necessarily the actual stalker. We also found out that Pugsley has resurrected, in a way, the boy with the clockwork heart, who he named Slurp. So I'm excited to see what's going to happen in these episodes. I'm wondering if we are going to get some Fester in here. Are we going to see more of Tyler? Is Miss Thornhill going to come back? Marilyn, I believe her name was. And what's going to happen with Bianca and Dort? Dort is extorting Bianca. He's blackmailing her. And I kind of just want her to turn around, rip that little locket that he has, little timepiece out of his hand, and siren song him to heck and back. But let's see what's going on, cinephiles. So great.
How did you get her up to Jericho on a moment's notice?
And I tripled her usual fee.
As you should.
We're so mortified. We forgot Thing's birthday. It's unforgivable.
Yeah, he deserves this.
Thing will be in your hand. Tell me.
Put your finger down.
Last night, I had the sudden urge to call Mama to ask her to be guest of honor at the gala.
How very distressing.
She is Nevermore's wealthiest alumni.
Rich bitch, one word.
$100,000?
My principal Dort recruited me.
Of course not, darling.
No, that's exactly the reason.
Dearest Mama, I have a very high threshold for pain.
I love their relationship. Still don't like the red in the dress. Not a fan. Not a fan. The long black dress with the spidery trail. Don't like the red.
I'm gonna slip into something a little bit more uncomfortable.
Make sure it has a lot of spikes and buckles.
Okay then, Gomez.
Did you honestly think I would hide Goody's book in there?
I love this room.
Do you remember my favorite bedtime story?
Mm-hmm.
The girl with the green silk ribbon around her neck.
In my most recent vision, I learned that I am responsible for Enid's death.
What did you see?
A headstone with Enid's name. It was in the middle of a graveyard filled with crows. They were being led by a one-eyed crow. And Enid appeared and claimed it was all my fault.
That doesn't necessarily mean it is your fault.
These aren't random attacks. Someone is behind it all.
An avian? As a fellow psychic, you understand your visions are unreliable.
Mm-hmm.
I had mastered my ability.
No.
Well, sort of, kind of.
Like that serial killer?
Every artist needs their own signature.
You've made a very compelling argument to never give you back that book.
Your treacherous path is my walk in the park.
Are you so sure about that?
She was impatient and strong-willed, allowed her ability to drive her to madness.
Are we gonna meet Ophelia?
You're my daughter, and I won't fail you the way that my mother failed Ophelia. The romantic mood has unexpectedly escaped me.
Maybe later.
He is so understanding. I love Gomez. And I love this incarnation of Gomez. I know that when he was cast, everybody threw a huge fit, but I think he was perfect.
And where's the top to my zebra stripe bikini?
Hiding in shame. It's an overnight camping trip. How many outfits could you possibly need?
Bus fit, and then the opening campfire, then the late night swim, the morning hike, and then the final jamboree. Not to mention breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Girl, you do not need to change that many times.
The happiest of lives is a busy solitude.
You can't avoid people forever.
Yes, I can.
I don't know if Davina borrowed her bikini top. I just needed the decibel level to go down so I could think. That premonition stays between us.
Yeah, I mean, because if you tell Enid,
Bikini top. Who knows how she would react if she knew I had a vision of her death.
she would probably freak out.
Breathe a word.
And you'll find some fiendishly exotic way to kill me. I know.
Her voice reminds me of Moaning Myrtle. And she's great at playing this. But, lady.
The more you push me away, the more I'll want to please you. Classic emotional manipulation.
Alright, single white female.
I'm late for a funeral. And if you're here when I get back, I'll be early for another.
He looks different. I think he's healing. Check out the inside of his skull. I think he's even starting to regrow a brain in there.
Incredible.
That was my joke guess.
The more he eats, the more alive he gets.
No, honey, it's not mystery meat. It's human.
New England corpse mouth. Super rare.
Only ever found in corpses.
What's the matter, boy?
Did you hear that? He said his first word. That's right, I am your bro.
He's a zombie. He's not trying to call you his bro.
That's not what he said.
Don't use the Z word. He's sensitive.
Did he just say not use the Z word? Oh, zombie.
This is way too dangerous. We need to tell someone. No!
I don't know why I thought he was taking like brains with a Z at the end.
We can't leave him here alone while we're out camping.
Don't worry about that. I already got that covered.
You're gonna take him with you, aren't you? It's very Lisa Frankenstein.
May the rains fall upon your fields. May God hold you.
Couldn't bring Tyler to see his daddy?
2 mourners. That's 2 more than Galpin ever deserved.
And I'm here representing Tyler.
Oh.
Funerals are a hobby. And killers have a habit of showing up to their victims' interment.
That is true.
Tells me you visited Tyler at Willow Hill. He won't give you clues. He'll send you down rabbit holes. Doesn't take years of police work to see that.
No, he likes Wednesday. He'll give her whatever she wants.
Did Galpin ever visit Tyler?
You don't really expect me to tell you that.
Yes.
Once. Within seconds, Tyler transformed. Almost ripped through those titanium bars.
This killer. I think they're an avian.
The ability to control birds.
No, the ability to control airplanes. What do you...
Good. We have no avian patients at Willow Hill.
That makes me think you do.
The only reason that Tyler is safely locked away is because of you. I think that's worth a little off-the-record quid pro quo.
No, because I think you're lying. Apple Hollow. What's in 302, Bianca?
It's me.
Who is you talking to?
Mom?
Oh, your mother.
I'm scared.
The only way you were leaving that cult was in handcuffs or a body bag.
The only reason he married me was to help him recruit people so that he could steal their money.
True.
Water under the bridge. The hard part is over. I got you out.
I mean, now Dort's doing the same thing to your daughter, only there's no marriage contract.
You're going to find him. And then...
The only chance for resuscitation is by taking drastic measures.
You're gonna ask your stalker for help?
Sent me those stalker text messages. How did you unlock Galpin's phone?
Bigger.
Oh, that's smart. That's smart.
Anything for Wednesday Adams.
Anything for Salinas.
But your ability does have its investigative perks.
She's even crueler in person.
Leave. You're both dismissed.
Just safe for the bullpen.
Bullpen? Bradbury hasn't been a cop for years. Don't use talking about the bullpen at the sheriff's station.
No. A cabin.
Yes, but how do we get there?
The camping trip, perhaps.
Looks like the great outdoors beckons after all. Pack weapons.
How many? Is it gonna be like when you went to the airport and you had them all over your person? Just leave the sun cream at home this time?
Good morning, my fellow outcasts. Bright and shining faces. The buses are already here.
The boy's a siren too, isn't he?
I'll get a venti frappuccino, 2 pumps of chocolate, 1 pump of strawberry, and an extra pump of steak sauce, please.
Ew.
To commit to anything. I know you like to change your mind about outfits right up until the last minute. Let me give you a hand.
No worries. I got this.
Sinclair.
A word.
Oh. Thank you.
That thing is huge.
Camping trip during a full moon. Mr. Beautiful!
No. Nobody needed a way out. She needed to face this. She needed to talk to him.
Scram, psycho.
Don't get your fur balls in a snarl. I'm assisting Wednesday.
I mean, you don't want to, Enid. I was about to say Agnes.
Which proves she's only an amateur.
Ouch. I deserve that.
She's got really pretty eyes. She kind of looks like Annalie Tipton from America's Next Top Model.
I was glad to see your last-minute addition to our adventure.
In my experience, someone always dies in the woods. Perhaps we'll get lucky.
The fact that everything is purple just makes me so happy. I love purple. Jesus. But honestly, nothing would have fit through there.
As long as something burns.
He looks like a 2000s emo kid, and I love it. I also love that they kind of did the striped shirt like they normally do for Pugsley.
Don't you find the smell of fresh air positively nauseating?
Yes.
Pugsley and I can engage in some father and son bonding.
No thanks, Dad. Lurch, can you give me a hand with this?
Thank you, Lurch. At least he asked nicely. Pugsley is rather kind. That is perfection. I love it!
Predator, allow me to be a helpless prey.
There are children around, Gomez.
instinct is to give in to her, but we can't. Can deal with the venomous resentment, but I won't lose her.
I love that he looked more deterred by the fact that she didn't want to play with him. No, thank you.
Early warning system? For what? What's Soap doing here? We couldn't leave him on his own. So you brought him camping.
At least he's chained up.
That's it.
He's starting to look more human.
Guys, I'm not sleeping with a zombie.
Alright, Nicholas Holt. I said it. If he did that, then I was gonna call him Nicholas Holt.
Your mother packed some homemade trail mix, extra earthworms, bugs, dirt, toenails, everything you'll find on the trail. Are you going to invite me in so I can inspect your tent?
No.
Eugene, just let one rip.
Especially the bodies.
Good one, Mr. Adams.
He wasn't joking. He was being serious. Don't be an amateur.
Next 2 days, Camp Jericho.
Camper in chief, really?
Outcast.
That is beautiful, though.
A wilderness retreat that promotes community building, team spirit.
I would go visit there. Yay!
And no normies for miles. Incorrect.
Who are you?
We have a signed contract.
Well, I also have a contract.
Must have double booked.
Sounds like normie incompetence.
Last 364 days for my ultimate wilderness challenge.
Is that?
Can load. Outcast taillights in 1,600 hours.
Is that Anthony Michael Hall? Is that little Brian from the Breakfast Club?
If you and your dead-eyed drones want this campground so badly, then fight us for it. Winner takes all. Loser goes home.
I like the sound of that.
Okay, pigtails.
I'm looking this up.
What are you proposing?
That looks just like him, though.
Color war. Each side will have their own.
Yes! Yes, it is! It is! I was right. Puberty hit him like a freight train. No, let me rephrase that. Puberty hit him like the bullet train.
And attackers.
Like, to the point I didn't know it was him and Edward Scissorhands in 1990.
You have 5 minutes to select your teammates.
Guess the Nightshades are back.
Bruno and I went in.
So do I.
I'm sorry. This is a Nightshades only team?
God! Okay, it's happening! Everybody stay calm! What's the procedure?
Sure. Go ahead. So what's...
Hey, that's some shit.
I only traded my bed for a tent to find Galvin's cabin. A troop of testosterone-fueled jarheads is not compromising that mission.
I've hidden some crates of unsanctioned military supplies to even the odds.
Will it even the odds, though?
Defeat is not an option. Sir, yes, sir! I don't hear you! Sir, yes!
I don't know, something about him in that hat unsettles me. Why would bringing headphones... Why would they even think about that? Unless they knew.
Can't siren them while they're wearing headphones.
Unless they knew that the normies were gonna... I mean, the outcasts were gonna be there.
Aim for the Gorgon's beanie.
That's just gonna stone you. You're not thinking. No! Shit!
Green flare. The cadets got their Zephyr.
Call in the hounds.
mean, it works.
It's tear gas!
Does using that actually work, though? Because can they do that? Well, I mean, I guess they could because the outcasts could use their powers. I love all these different powers. It's so fun. And I guarantee you, she's already used to this stuff.
Purple flare! Wednesday got the Zephyr!
I love how he automatically knows that it was Wednesday.
But Wednesday's so far behind.
It's Wednesday, though. She never, ever loses. This is so fun. I love it. Yeah, he's got a ways to go. Alright, Bruno's cute, but he's not Ajax. I mean, Wednesday did tell Thing to bring weapons. She looks so determined.
Come on, let's go.
She's like, no. Woo! Love it.
Joining the campfire festivities this evening, Ms. Adams?
No.
Enjoy cruel and unusual punishments. Not tonight.
Most people would have FOMO, fear of missing out.
We know what that means.
Phobia. Fear of being included.
I like that. I'm gonna use that.
I've got one word for your performance today. Pathetic. You got outplayed by a pint-sized teenage outcast. Female, no less.
Don't be like that.
The correct answer is worthless. Thank you for your valuable feedback, sir.
No. No. Lurch over here bringing cookies. She's got a beautiful voice. I want to go to this place. This place is gorgeous. Yeah, Bruno's good at playing the guitar. I know, baby. Thing was like, no, we can't leave that the way it is. Checkmate. Tyler. Lois.
All Willow Hill patients.
Lois. You're not gonna see what you need.
Goody's book is the only way to get my ability back.
Is it? This damn bird is just everywhere. Also, why are we taking a bunch of werewolves out during a full moon?
I usually only sing at funerals. Oh, she's very uncomplicated. I manipulate every situation, and I refuse to play her game.
Sometimes that happens.
Set aside your differences and extend an olive branch?
Mama would only accept hemlock.
Cage the pups. We're gonna sneak down to the lake for a midnight swim.
You are a pup.
How long have we been broken up? I know that Gorgons can be kind of slow, but I guess I just didn't want to believe it.
I should have told you when school started that my feelings had changed.
Was it something that I did?
No.
It's her.
Realized I wasn't that insecure girl who thought she would never fit in.
But I like that girl.
I know. But she wolfed out.
You never gave me a heads up.
Or a chance.
Be nice. I'm finding it. It take you that long to find it? It does.
I'm really sorry.
Sorry doesn't cut it. And this doesn't even bother her.
I kind of feel bad for that Corkin.
Yeah! Me 3! She wanted him so bad. Was so into him. And then the minute that he wants her back and he falls harder than she did, now she is just like, whatever.
You missed all the campfire activities.
And my timing is perfect.
Give him the chance to know this new you. Or end it.
I'm giving you one last chance to return it to me.
You know I won't do that.
I'm challenging you to a duelo a ciegas. This has nothing to do with Grandmama. It has to do with you crossing boundaries.
When I become a grandmother, I'm gonna go by Grandmama. Just... No, I'm joking, but...
There's my little landmine.
She is such a daddy's girl.
Say and I are going to sword fight in the woods and settle our differences.
Music to my ears. I'm going to dolls, have fun.
He's like, sounds wonderful, see you later.
Tie up the outcasts using your superior nodding skills.
Sir, we don't think this is such a good idea. They did win, fair and square.
Now, your survival depends on following orders. My orders. All about stealth and surprise.
Yeah, well... You kind of deserve that one. Going into somebody's cabin.
That's my boy.
Eugene and Pugsley are becoming such good friends.
The outcome of this duel shall be binding.
I'm aware of the consequences. Thing will be our witness. Figured it's best to keep it within the family.
Oh.
If I win, you return Goody's book.
And if I win, I will burn it. Are you sure you want to do this?
She won't even just hold it. She will burn it. That's a lot. Oh, this is very Mask of Zorro era Catherine Zeta-Jones.
I knew we should have told someone. Slurp was always more of your friend anyway.
Zombie will get both your butts expelled for sure.
What are you doing?
Like keeping you alive.
Pugsley looked so just... He's like, ugh, what are you doing here?
Slurp never tried to eat my brain.
Because that would be empty calories.
The last time I was alone with the monster in the woods, I ended up in a coma.
I wonder how long they had to train for this scene. I would think a long time.
Still bringing a knife to a sword fight?
You taught me everything I know.
But I didn't teach you everything I know.
Poor thing, he's just there. Whoa, no, Slurp. We ain't trying to be doing all this. He brought a record player. That's about the same as people listening to Pandora in the shower, myself included. like, who's that singing? You know who they should have gotten to play Slurp? David Howard Thornton. That man is an amazing character actor. Amazing.
Let me get some.
No, my dad!
Whoa.
They do look similar too.
Happened.
Oh Lord. Now we got Slope wandering into the woods. Did she let her mother win because she knew that Slurp was coming and she didn't want Slurp to kill her mother?
Teenage zombies. Sanctimonious scoutmasters.
That would make sense.
Turns out nature doesn't bring us together. It devours the weak.
Poor Pugsley, because I mean that was his only friend really, because Eugene's on and off.
Exposed to a predator that's always watching. Hiding in plain sight. Waiting for the right.
I feel like it's gonna be somebody that you can't even think, because Dort's there talking to the cops, so we know it's not Dort. It could be the psychiatrist. That would make sense, because I don't think she was telling the truth about the avian patients.
Been keeping track of deceased outcasts.
It's definitely not Tyler.
Tied to Enid's impending death.
Thornhill's still locked up.
In the woods.
At least from what we know.
And that road.
It just seems like all the characters that we've met are either too insignificant to do anything.
The transfers here, I put them in 3 months.
Hey! Thornhill.
Welcome to Willow Hill.
Alright, everybody, that was episode 3 of Wednesday Season 2, Part 1. We had probably my favorite episode yet. I loved the setting. I loved Camp Jericho. I loved having Anthony Michael Hall come in as a guest star. I loved the game. Granted, I would have liked the game to last a little bit longer in the episode. I think that it was a really good play for this episode. I liked the way that Morticia and Wednesday had their fight, although I do still think that Wednesday let Morticia win because she felt something coming, because they were very much playing off of each other, and you have to when you're blindfolded. I also really liked the fact that Enid and Ajax finally had a conversation, even though I think that she is ridiculous and she didn't give him a chance, and they were something that was so played up in season 1. I feel like it needed to happen, basically. I am also a little iffy on the Bianca situation with her mother. I thought that, you know, we had that scene in this episode, which was great to have. However, it was so small that it almost comes off as insignificant. However, Thornhill is back in Willow Hills, where Tyler is, and looking like Glenda from Chucky. That killed me. So why is she there? What was the point of bringing her? Are we trying to piss Tyler off? What are we trying to do here? But episode 4 is the last episode that is currently out for part 1 until September 3rd. We are going to be doing that video next. So we will be finishing off part 1 in a couple of days. And then when part 2 comes out, we will go along with part 2. I'm just enjoying the series so much. I hope you guys are too. So go ahead and like this video if you haven't already, and subscribe if you want to see more coming your way. And go ahead and leave me a comment in the comment section down below letting me know who you think are behind the crows. I think it's going to be the psychiatrist, but who knows at this point. But I'll see you next time, Cinephiles.